Keep it young electric. Here I lie on our new project. Here we are, stone's throw away from Lake Erie, Heritage Road, Kingsville. We've worked with this customer before, primarily does investment properties. Our primary goal today, we're just trying to make heads and tails of what the designer's expectations are, the contractor's expectations, and the owner's expectations. We're doing layout, we're doing demo. One of the important things we have to do to this building is we have to get power to it. Power's been eliminated. We got guys working inside, so let's take a walk, see what they got going on. The nuances and challenges with a job of this size, the way they built homes, 60s, 70s, whenever this was built, versus how they do them now. Everything you see here is coming out. So old wires, ungrounded, no ground conductor. We can't use this for current code. We have blockers, we have old insulation, concrete walls, brick walls, beams, we have an existing ceiling. Everything you see here is something that they're hoping to keep. So our primary goal and our primary focus is to do our best to recognize that for our customer, but also in the stage we're in right now, we need to tell the customer, tell the designer, tell the contractor exactly what we need. So we know we may need insulation. We may need a couple holes in the ceiling, maybe ductwork in the way. There may be old wires that, you could use, like maybe there was something updated. So, we need to recognize, what's here now and make our assessment if there's anything worth keeping. And while doing that, recognizing what challenges we're gonna face to install new wiring. In order for a house like this to get demoed, all of the circuits you see need to get disconnected. We need to reduce the risk of injury for whoever is doing the demo, whoever is doing construction up until the point you see it now. So this plug, you can touch it, you can do anything. There's no power to it. No one's gonna get hurt, no one's gonna get injured. But with that being said, we wanna install designated points of power for construction. So you're gonna plug in a saw, maybe there's a receptacle downstairs and you run an extension cord, right? Safety is the key role in this stage as far as construction. So the phase we're in now, demo, layout, design, and rough wire. But, usually we like to get the layout done, get the boxes mounted, the locations selected, and then from there for us, wiring is the easy part at that point. So I would expect to see the guys here for, at least a good 2 weeks. So a really cool feature that this house actually had, which we didn't recognize in the beginning, is it has a very, very early stages of what we call a home automation system. So you can see here, you'll find a bunch of these wires kind of ran throughout. This is actually how they were switching and controlling the lights from an electrical standpoint. It's not that different. Like the wiring's the same, the components are the same. They're just, more modernized. But like at the end of the day, the way this house is wired versus how you would wire a modern smart home is not that far off, which is like just hard to fathom. This is what you call a dinosaur. Super old technology. This panel, believe it or not, there's a lot of smart technology back in the day, and this is actually what you would call a smart panel. Super old, but like the technology in theory is still used today, right? So it's old, it's heavy, but in its time, it was super cool. So this is all gone, obviously. No more smart home. This is just gonna be, your standard toggle light switch, but cool to see, have a little nostalgia and see old things like this. Listen, man, I get it. Doing an investment property, it isn't always sunny skies, clear blue waters, but Young Electric's here to help. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're gonna see you on the next one.